the big, like, kind of big picture, painted picture here is the world has shifted from more technical SEO, meaning more keyword focused mainly, right? There was the whole thing of like keywords, and I got to get the right keywords in there, and this topic is centered around this keyword, and I'm going to, make sure I'm not keyword stuffing, putting too many in there, and all these different elements. There is that still, but basically what Google has done is said, okay, we tried that, but now it's really user driven. It's the reader who is looking for something. They have a certain intent. They're looking for certain information. What is this CISO thing? I don't really understand what that is. I got to look this up. They're looking for information about these things. And so they're basically saying your content has to be valuable to that reader. It has to be different. It has to be unique and high engagement based on the type of content that you're putting together. All these things, it's more kind of like human driven in a way, which is weird because it's Google's algorithm. But they even have now humans, amazingly enough, in Google who just score content now to say, yes, a human would like this. And so they're shifting everything, even though, and it's kind of ironic when you think about it, because this is AI driven, but they're basically saying we're going to shift all this to be just value based and differentiated. And that's kind of the big shift that is going on. And if I can keep going on this route, but a good way to kind of do that and think about that is Google has something called EAT, which is EEAT. And so that stands for experience. So do I, or the user actually, are they having a good experience when they come to the site? Is it fast? Is it, the content's well laid out and everything like that? The second E is expertise. So as an MSP or, a cyber company, whoever, do you have expertise in this topic? So that's showing through in the content. Authoritativeness is A. So that's, the content, the website via backlinks. There is actually a score they use called domain authority or domain trust, and every site has a score. And it basically shows you, is it a good site? Is it a bad site? It's a good score to look at. And then just trustworthiness. Is it secure? Is it accurate? Are you showing your sources? And that's what they use to really say, is this quality? And they actually, even to go one step further, in 2020, they patented their information gain scoring, which was pretty much, okay, everyone's putting out the same stuff on the internet, right? You're putting out a content piece about, 24/7 SOC. Here's my content piece. Guess what? 30 other people just put out the exact same thing. And so Google said, okay, and they called it skyscraper content, actually. It was just same thing. People are just building on the same thing. So with that whole mind of differentiation with, I think ConnectWise said 90,000 plus MSPs out there in the US now, something crazy like that, have to differentiate. And going this content route of something new, something different is the way to go.